You are embarrassing every single person in this room. Get out of my restaurant right now!
Rosa looks up at him, unhurried, the way someone looks at a storm they've already decided not to run from.
My son asked me to meet him here. He made a reservation.
Your son! Lady, I don't know what your son told you, but people like you do not walk into places like this in a Saturday night in a coat like that and sit for 40 minutes on tap water. I have paying guests waiting outside in the rain. Paying guests. So let me be very clear. Your son is not coming. Nobody is coming. And if you are not out of that chair in 10 seconds, I will have security remove you. Do you understand me? Get out!
40 people, linen tablecloths. The jazz quartet in the corner has stopped playing. Every fork is still. And at the small corner table near the window, Rosa, 64, sits with her hands folded in her lap. Her glass of water in front of her. She is wearing a plain gray coat, a simple blouse underneath, flat shoes that have walked many miles. No jewelry except a thin gold cross at her neck, the one her mother gave her, the one she has never once taken off. She came from the hospital. Every Saturday, without exception, Rosa volunteers at St. Catherine's 3 blocks east. She reads to patients who have no visitors. She sits with elderly who have forgotten most things but still respond to a warm voice. She has done this for 11 years, since the week after her husband died, because she decided that grief with nowhere to go becomes poison, and she refused to be poisoned. She had her good coat on this morning, the long navy one, the one her son bought her 2 Christmases ago. But when she was leaving the ward at 6 o'clock, she passed a young woman in the corridor, 19, maybe 20, sitting in a plastic chair outside the ICU with no jacket, shaking not from cold but from fear, waiting for news about her mother. And Rosa sat with her for 20 minutes. And when she finally stood to leave, she took off the navy coat and placed it over the girl's shoulders without a word, and walked out into the November evening in the gray one she'd had on underneath. She didn't think twice about it. She never does. Daniel had called at 7:30.
Mom, let me take you to dinner. Just tell me somewhere and I'll meet you.
Somewhere warm. Somewhere quiet.
I'll choose a place. I know
He
the owner.
chose this place. He said he knew the owner. She didn't know it had a dress code. She didn't know it had a waiting list 6 weeks long. She didn't know any of that.
Carlo, escort this woman out. Now. Yes, sir.
Carlo takes 1 step forward. The door opens. Daniel, 38, steps in from the rain. He's shaking water from his jacket, slightly breathless. The meeting ran long. The traffic was a disaster. He'd been texting her for 20 minutes, apologizing. He scans the room, finds her at the corner table, and his face opens into that smile. The full one, the one that still looks exactly like it did when he was 7 years old. He crosses the room and kisses her on the cheek.
Mom, I'm so sorry. The Marchetti call went 40 minutes over, and then the cab.
He stops. He feels it before he sees it, the stillness of the room, the way his mother's shoulders are sitting, straight, composed, controlled. She only sits like that when she's holding something in. He looks at Victor.
Is everything all right here?
Your mother was just leaving, sir. We have a policy.
What policy?
Guests must be actively dining. We can't have people occupying tables without...
She told you she was waiting for someone?
Sir, I understand it's frustrating.
Did she tell you she was waiting for someone, yes or no?
Yes, but...
And you still asked her to leave?
Victor straightens. He doesn't like the tone. He doesn't like being questioned in his own dining room.
Look, I don't know who you are, but I run this restaurant and I make the calls here. Your mother was sitting for 40 minutes without ordering. She's holding up a prime table on a Saturday night. I'm not sure either of you were planning to order anything at all. While I'm still being nice, get out! Both of you!
Silence. Daniel doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't move. He just looks at Victor. Not with anger, not with threat. With something quieter and heavier than both. Then Daniel reaches into his jacket and places a card on the table. Plain white, small letters. Daniel Rosa. Founder, Rosa Group Holdings. Victor picks it up. His hands are careful. The hands of a man who suddenly understands exactly what he has done. He looks at the wall, the framed note. Every person who walks through this door is someone's whole world. Treat them that way. He looks at Rosa. Daniel looks at his mother first. She is sitting straight, hands folded, completely unbothered, like she has already decided to let it go. That's what breaks him quietly.
Mom, did he...
Ask him yourself.
Why did you treat her that way?
Nothing useful comes out.
She told you she was waiting. You still humiliated her in front of 40 people in a room that carries her name. Why? The coat, I thought, I didn't know.
You didn't know. That's what you said. But what exactly didn't you know? You didn't know my name. You didn't know my son. Did you need to know any of that to be kind to me? I was an old woman, sitting quietly, waiting. That's all I was. And you still chose that. So when you say you didn't know, what you mean is you only treat people well when they can do something for you. So what should I do with that? What do you think I should do?
The question lands harder than any threat. Victor was ready for anger. He was not ready for this.
No, please, you can't do this. I'll do anything, I swear. Fire me and you don't just end my career, you destroy my family. My daughter, she's counting on me. Her future, everything is riding on this. I made a mistake, just one. Please, don't make it the end of me. I'm begging you. I have nothing else. Please, don't take this away from me. Then you should have thought about that before acting.
Rosa watches him. No satisfaction, no cruelty, just patience. Daniel pulls out her chair, sits across from her, then speaks to Victor.
If I fire you, what's the difference between us? You judged her in 3 seconds. I'm not doing the same to you. Your job stays. But tomorrow you come in early. You sit with every person on this staff, and you read them that note. Not because I said so, because I think you actually believe it. And tonight you forgot.
Victor stands there holding the card. His eyes go wet. Not slowly. All at once, the way it happens when a man finally stops holding something in.
What are you hungry for?
Something warm.
Waiter!
Ma'am, sir, it's an honor. Can I start you with anything?
Rosa looks up at him, smiles the way she smiles at everyone, like she has all the time in the world for you specifically.
What do you recommend, sweetheart?
The waiter glances briefly at Victor, still standing there, card in hand, quietly unraveling.
The soup tonight, ma'am, I promise you, it's really something.
Then that's what we'll have.
Right away, ma'am.
Daniel never looks at Victor again. He doesn't need to. He doesn't want to. This was never about victory. It was about soup and a warm table and his mother. Victor walks to the back. He sits in the office for a long time, staring at that card. The cruelest thing Daniel ever did to him was nothing at all. If you like this story, make sure to follow us for more powerful moments like this. And don't forget to comment, Rosa. Now tell us, did the manager deserve a second chance, or were they too kind? We're reading every comment.
Kindness should not depend on how someone looks or what they have. You show your true character by how you treat people, especially those with less. Real strength isn't being harsh, it's being patient and kind. In the end, how you treat others matters more than money or status. Everyone deserves respect, even when they have nothing to give you in return. A small act of kindness can mean everything to someone. Being fair, calm, and understanding show true strength. And those choices define who you really are. Don't forget to subscribe Kindness Short Film. Thank you so much, everyone.